Hello everyone, Ian Boswell here, and today I'm going to address an interesting theory that was brought to my attention by a few fans on the stream last night. Basically, we have a conspiracy theory here, folks, and I'm ready to put on my tinfoil hat and jump right in along with the rest of us. Though I will say that I don't think there's much credence to it, considering that yesterday the red and the purple team were almost neck and neck, and it was pretty hard to determine who was going to be the winner. Though there were some mysterious things that happened while I was watching the numbers climb. Occasionally the numbers would actually go down again, which is a very weird thing to witness, and I'm not sure why that was happening. Perhaps some people were actually losing points by not actually following through on card craftings, or something was happening in the system that was causing the numbers to actually degrade. And for instance, there would be just giant moments when the numbers would just violently shoot up and then they'd fall down again. Perhaps some of that's due to just the network and how things are being transferred across, but it certainly was weird watching red and purple swap between first and second place for a while there, while their numbers actually rose and dropped, as if they were being somehow controlled. Of course, that's not actually happening, right? Well, we do know from the past that Valve does have some manipulation of systems. For instance, they will manipulate numbers on Greenlight to get games through that they personally enjoy more than other games and things like that. And this is all, common knowledge by this point, especially for anybody who's been involved in the Greenlight system and watching people who are like, it'll say, you're in third place, and it could be like a terrible game about drawing beards on things, and then that game won't end up getting greenlit, but the 9 games below it will, and it's like, what? And I'm just saying that they do tend to manipulate things a little bit. So basically, some people who are with Greenlight and a couple other organizations have been looking at this system that's been going on, and they wonder if maybe the whole thing's a giant farce and it's actually rigged, and they're just trying to get you to buy games and buy summer cards, which are actually much more expensive right now on the marketplace than standard cards. And because you have to pay $10 to get a card drop and do some other activities in the community, which take a lot of time to get these cards, they're quite valuable, and you can sell them for 50 cents on average sometimes. I don't know if they're still that valuable today because there's more of them in the market being traded around, but yeah, they're in the 36-cent range now. They were 50 cents before, so they have gone down, but they're still not anywhere near the 11 and 12-cent ranges you see on some trading cards with some games. And crafting those cards will actually get you those 50-cent cards. So logistically speaking, one of the best things to do is play a game that you don't have card drops for, buy the rest of the cards for it if it's especially a popular game, and then craft the badge so that you get another one of these, and sell that for 50 cents and repeat the process until you've finished doing all of your badges, because that's going to save you the most money and get you the highest level of profit and the number of experience points to max out. I reached level 50, for instance, this weekend on very little effort without spending a dime. So I'm just saying it's a good system. You should definitely look into trying to do that to craft some badges. But now about the conspiracy theory. Let's talk about that and not give people good economic advice. Okay, so right now we know that the green team is winning. Well, let's go ahead and look at the cards themselves. We know that on the first day the purple team won, and the second day my team, the red team, won. So what's going on with that? Well, it could be that there was meant to be a winner each day. For instance, we see on the first card, the purple card has his arms up in a way that almost looks like a victory pose. The other characters don't have their arms up. They're all down or folded or at their side. They look very relaxed. It's kind of strange, isn't it, that purple just seems to be the key emphasis here on the card. And then the second day, we see red standing here, and his arms are up, and no one else's arms are in the upward-facing position, which would seem to imply that he is now victorious. And on the second day, indeed, we know that red won. And now the third day, green is so far ahead, it's almost crazy. And we see a big green sort of monster thing, and green sort of like kicking at it, and all the other cards, again, have their arms down. In fact, red's actually face down in the sand at this point. it's just kind of odd. Green seems to be the most action-oriented card here. I'm not sure. His arms aren't up, though, so the system does seem to be a bit different, but he does seem to be one of the emphasized characters, especially considering he's fully in focus despite being off in the distance, while the close-up characters are Gaussian blurred out. Now, day 4, we see Pink's arms are up. So maybe day 4, Pink will be the winner. If Pink is the winner, then I'm going to say get out your tinfoil hats. And we'll just keep looking at the cards and seeing what happens. Perhaps by day 10, well, actually we don't see any characters on the day 10 card at all. So I'm not even sure what that would imply. In fact, I think the characters just outright disappear at a point and we just see pictures of a map. So who knows? And here we have a lot of different characters that seem to be being emphasized. Well, especially Blue, whose head is being lifted off. So maybe Blue will win that day, even though he's got a bite taken out of him by that Yeti thing or whatever that's supposed to be. I know that these characters actually have names and they're supposed to be things, but I don't have any clue what they're actually supposed to represent. I'm sure there's a cool backstory to it. That is secretly only known to certain people who've actually bothered to either read the wiki or work at Valve or something. But anyway, as always, stay tuned to youtube.com/IanBoswell for more information, weird conspiracy theories about Steam. Ooh, maybe they control everything. Well, I mean, they used to control everything. Maybe they were just used to controlling everything. Because, they'd be like, oh, that game gets approved, that game doesn't get approved. That game gets approved, that game doesn't get approved. Case in point, I think they actually recently removed my Steamworks developer badge for some reason. I'd had it for a year, and then exactly 1 year after having it, it just vanished, which is really weird. Not sure why that happened, but, I mean, whatever. That's kind of a dick move to do, considering I needed those 500 experience points to have more friends on my friends list. But hey, I'm not complaining. If they want to do stuff like that, they're totally entitled to do that. I mean, I only did make a game and put it on Steam. It's not like I deserve a Steamworks developer badge or anything. So, hey, who knows? Maybe Valve just hate my guts, because I'm honest about the process. I'm currently writing a book about how to get through Greenlight using Steam itself as a social network. Don't even bother using Facebook or Twitter, just use Steam, blah, 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 and all that jazz. But anyway, in any case, I'm a huge fan of Steam. I love Steam. I like to promote it. I think it's a cool system, and I love all my friends, and I'd like to be able to just keep telling them, hey guys, you should come on to this thing, check it out. Lots of cool stuff going on in here. And, share ideas, spread the word. This is essentially my Facebook. This is my Twitter. This is my everything. This is how I do social networking. And, yeah, I try to reach out and talk to everybody I can. I know the last few weeks I've been kind of busy because I've been working on a number of projects and stuff, and I haven't had much time to talk to people. But yesterday, for instance, all weekend long, I was talking to fans. We were having a good time, just chatting, making some friends, playing some games together. Played a game at TF2, and by the way, I rock at TF2. I kind of forgot that. I think I should stream some TF2 sometime because I am damn good at it. I'm just saying, damn good. But anyway, all that being said, I love you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have a good one. Good weekend.